Again, thank you so much for being open to do this today and just want to talk a little bit about our journey. Uh, so we started back in
20.
2017.
Yep, 17. Hmm.
2017. It's been a pretty good while that you've been on this journey. There was a long time when we were doing sessions more regularly, and then you ended up moving. But my first question, and then we reconnected, I think back in Sedona when we did a retreat, and then it really took off from there. And I think
Yeah.
that was 3 years ago, I think.
Yep, it sure was.
And so my first question for you is for people who've never experienced an intuitive energy session, can you give me a little bit of a description on what that is, what that feels, and what that does for you, your experience?
Okay, so yeah. So in my experience, I've lived a life where I'm just like locked up a lot. Like I'll catch myself stressed out and like places on my body just get really, really super tight. And then along with that, I also noticed like an emotional partner with the tightness in my body. So those whatever those emotional or blockages that I refer to them now were, um, I wasn't able to kind of get myself through it or clear it for myself. So that's how I reached out to you. So it started to feel when you do the work with me and on me, I can feel those places loosen up. It's like you hone right in on where it's tight, and then and I also noticed the same partnership with the emotions that get under more better under control when my body actually starts to release. So I learned the connection between my emotional state of mind and my physical state. And that was one of the most important takeaways that I had right off jump, right when we first started back, 7 years ago, was just feeling those places on my body just release, and then also in my spirit, they just like let go, like right alongside with it.
For those that are watching who have never experienced an energy session, it is really about any bit of stress or tension, anxiety, trauma, heavy workloads, toxic experiences that are in the mind. They get trapped in the body. That's what we call as an energy blockage. So when we start the session, I take you into a little bit of breathing, a little bit of meditation. Typically, energetically, I'm working above the body, over the body with the hand, and then it's just what comes up to clear. And that is oftentimes connected with, most of the time, emotional stress or trauma, different things like this. So just for new people who haven't experienced anything like this. So when we first started, because the energy session is really about clearing stress, clearing anxiety, different things like this in your life, but it can also go deeper because we work on the body, mind, spirit level. So you were talking about the emotional side of it. When we started on this journey, and it was first about the stress and the tension that you could feel in the physical body, as you started, because you've been doing this for a while, and I know we worked together for a while, we were in Florida and then you moved and then we reconnected again and then your journey really took off. How has the energy sessions, the Zoom sessions, the consultations and things, how has that assisted you and where are you now from where you began 7 years ago?
Wow, good question. I think the main part, I've been doing a lot of reflecting on like what are, I always look for patterns. So I'm like, what is this cycle? This feels like it's been a whole cycle with you. As I was just kind of reflecting back, like 2017, that's a 7 year cycle, if you
Mhm.
will. And I feel like my life has always been like, I feel like I've lived 5 or 6 different lives already, at my age. And so this part of my life that I'm going into right now, I feel like is a direct result of me being able to just kind of take control of my healing, because I knew there was a lot of things. You mentioned stress and trauma, like all of which that I have dealt with plenty of in my life. So um, I started feeling like a pull and a push, basically, to kind of be a guide for other people who might have experienced anything similar. I can guarantee that most of the people that have experience all of the things that I have are probably in multiple bodies, because there's no way. I mean, there's so many things through my life since I came onto this planet, that I've had to kind of like overcome and just kind of warrior through. And so, me being able to be a beacon from my experiences for other people is like solid to my purpose. And that clarity that I've been getting even just this last year specifically, and I'm relaunching my businesses coming into 2025. And I am now, on my last leg, if you will, of becoming an intuitive life coach myself. So relaunching my businesses and going from corporate, like healing from the mindset that I had with corporate. And one of the terms I keep using, which is making its way into some of my writing, is I'm a former corporate captive. So I feel like I kept going back to that because I had to make money, but I'm making other people money, and I'm dealing with these toxic work environments, and I'm watching people suffer on a regular basis. And now that I've been able to go through this journey with you for the last 7 years and heal some of those, heal the same aches and pains that I have had, I can bring that forward now to kind of help other people get released from that captivity of corporate America. So that's probably like the biggest impact I can say. And which is why, as I've been able to get some more tools to clear these energy things. I know I now learned about myself that it's important when I'm getting to a point where I feel like I don't have control over my emotional and physical body, to retreat and heal that, whatever means necessary. So, between the skills I've gotten from you and then the things that I've just been pulled and pushed to do myself, it's been a great alignment. It's like something got set in 7 years ago, something got set in Sedona 3 years ago, and now it's about to launch.
Wow.
So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm standing in more in my own power, my own purpose.